Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes Reacts. I once fended off a pack of wild dogs with nothing but a fleshlight and a tube of Pringles.
I see. I'm Office Bloke Mike. I actually caught Dave running through the woods with a tube of Pringles, and that was it. And he wasn't eating them, and there was no dogs.
Where's my fleshlight? Is it still attached?
That's what you call it now, is it? Anyway.
We've only done American comedy so far.
Yeah.
So we're going to try a bit of UK comedy. Obviously all the big ones we've come across, haven't we? Usually on sort of sketch shows and things like that.
Panel shows. I'm actually got to see this guy next month.
Right.
Yeah, down in Birmingham.
Nice. Well, it's about time that we bring it back home, innit, and do some UK comedy.
It's a new one to me anyway. I've not seen him before, so
I've never heard of him.
I've never heard of him until the weekend when I saw it advertised that he was on Know Where My Son Lives, and I thought, you know what, I'll go and watch that. Yeah, why not?
Nice. Well, I know nothing about him, so hopefully he's funny, and
hopefully,
we'll see.
Well, I just know, being from the Black Country, being a black guy, this has all the makings to be funny. I hope it's funny, because I kind of know what he's going to talk about. Just
in case there's Americans watching, are you going to explain that, or do you want to explain it afterwards?
I'll let him explain it.
Right, okay. Let's do it.
Country? On a black country? Some of you were ashamed then, weren't you? I know you're in Birmingham and you were like, oh, can we say it? Yeah! I'm from the black country. I live in London now, because I'm doing all right. It's very awkward being in London when you're from the black country. Because here's the thing, right? Not everyone's heard of the black country. I thought everybody'd heard of the black country. They haven't. And things tend to get a little bit awkward when you look like this. People say, where are you from? And I reply enthusiastically, the black country! You can see the nervous look of confusion on their face. I've literally had people go, oh, what part of Africa is that? They never think it's a real place. They always want me to prove it. They're like, oh yeah, well who else is from the black country? And I don't make it any better when I reply with Lenny Henry.
Nice.
I love the black country. I love Birmingham as well. When they asked me to do this, I said, I've got to do it, man. It's in Birmingham. I always feel like Brummies and people from the black country are very underrepresented. Especially on the TV. Like, I live in London. I just miss it. I miss hearing the accent. Oh, it's great. Like, my favourite TV show was Game of Thrones, right? It always annoyed me how there was no Brummies. Isn't it weird? When the North fights the South, they act like they didn't have to go through the Midlands. It always did my head in. All I needed was one Brummie. Just like one Brummie to pop up from behind a tree. Yeah. Is the Queen of Dragons here? Oh, the dragons are a babbies. I used to work a lot at the clubs, man. Never worked a nice club. I really worked this one club on Broad Street. I would say the name, but I don't really know if it's still around. I remember I was working there, and this guy comes in, a bit of a gangster. Brummie gangster walks in, and I said to him, oh, you got to empty your pockets, you know, quick search. And in his pocket, when he emptied it, he had one of those, you know those like utility things, like a flip knife type thing? I said to him, you've probably forgotten this, but that's got a little blade on it. You can't take it in. And he had this really bad attitude. He goes, yeah, but it's also got a comb and a nail file. I'm like, yeah, but I'm not scared you're gonna go in and open a salon. Huh? That's not the worry here, mate. And he goes, all right, what about this? And he reaches down, lifts up his trouser leg, and pulls out this gigantic knife. Like, the knife was so big, I could see my own terrified reflection. All the other bouncers have come, and he's handed us this knife. Now, this is what scared me about this guy. He thought that because he willingly gave us his knife, I was gonna put it in the cloakroom for him. Give him a ticket that said knife. And then at the end of the night, remind him, hey, mate, don't forget your knife, you've got stabbing to do. Right? He thought that was policy, and I'm dealing with this guy for hours outside on Broad Street. He gets so angry, he said probably the scariest but most beautifulest thing I've ever heard anybody say ever. With complete anger on his face, looking at me, he just goes, I gave you the knife because I want to dance.
Yeah, it's funny. I like him.
It's
good.
Yeah,
really good.
I just knew when I saw the title being from the Black Country and him being black, I just knew what he was going to talk about, and it was exactly the same as what I was thinking. And it's for those who don't know, the Black Country is a place in the West Midlands of England. Yeah, it covers areas like I guess Wolverhampton, Dudley, Stourbridge, places like that. For those who don't know,
it's where the Peaky Blinders are from.
Yeah, Peaky Blinders, places like that.
It's an actual place area,
and they do talk very unusual. They do have one of the strangest accents. That it's funny that I always say this, right? And this is something you may relate to. If someone says where you're from and you go Manchester, people go Manchester.
Yeah,
that's how you exaggerate a little bit. Or you say we're from London. But when everyone says you're from Dudley, everyone in the world who knows where it is, everyone goes Dudley. Yeah. Don't they?
Everyone.
Wolverhampton.
Yeah.
I've always been stuck in the middle of it, because if I say Manchester, people go, whereabouts? Altrincham. No, you're from Cheshire.
And then Altringham's actually Manchester, Stratford.
If I say I'm from Cheshire, then people go, oh, whereabouts? Altrincham. No, it's Manchester.
Yeah, it's a bit.
So I'm sort of stuck in the middle of it.
Yeah. See, I'm from Manchester, so right in the centre.
Yeah. But how good is he? Really good.
Funny guy.
I haven't heard of him before. You know,
I think he's a new upcoming comedian. Yeah,
I think there's only 10 British comedians that really get the exposure with TV work and stuff like that.
That video was only from last week.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you look, it was outdoors, and you could hear cars going past and stuff.
Right, yeah. Have a look at it. Like I say, hopefully I'm going to go and see him next month. He's on the bill of a few comedians, so I'll let you know I'll get on with that.
Yeah, nice. Excellent.
But hope you liked it too. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys.